Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV. I got another story for y'all. Uh, well, it's not really a story, kind of like some history. So, and I want to talk about this immigration thing and what it has been used for in the past 100 years. I mean, in the past, few decades or so. Um, it's really been used to stop black people from gaining any kind of success. Um, don't y'all ever ask yourself why, with us even being born here, um, why we don't get the grants and stuff that that immigrants get when they come over to the United States? Um, like the Asians and the Indians, and you know, eh, why we don't get, why we can't get the grants and loans to open up businesses like they do. As soon as they touch down, they're giving grants and loans and things like that, just to be in the United States. And this has been going on for decades, back in since and probably before 1965, when all of the Asian immigrants came over to America. And when they did that in 1965, that was to stop the flow of the money from black people. And that's even after so many black cities were destroyed by racists. I think over 60 something cities, black cities, all of these lakes and stuff that y'all see. A lot of these lakes y'all see when y'all go to these towns, and or we all and about, or just going through United States. Some of them lakes were black towns that they covered up with water and everything else. Just to stop the flow of the money. For to stop black people from thriving. But immigrants in 1965, when they had the Asians come over, that's who was used to take the place and stop the flow, of black people. And now you see, as of today, it's kind of like black people kind of need them to buy stuff from and all that other kind of stuff. Um, Food places, hair stores, things like that, and the Indians, just gas stations, all kind of other stuff. That black people should have had, anybody American, to be honest, but really before them, black people should have had the rights to this stuff. This different federal money and all of this, and there was no right given, but the right was given to them. And then the thing about it is, uh, they treat black people so bad. I'm gonna tell you. I was years ago. I was living in this place, and it was run by an Asian lady and her family, and she would act like everything, you know, was so cool. But I would see like different stuff. Like she would value like the Mexicans over the blacks. She would let them work for her, but she wouldn't let the blacks work for her. She wouldn't let the blacks. But she would always try to get you to tell on someone, get you to, that man, you see this man, you call the police. She'd always try to get you to call the police on somebody, but she don't want to work. She don't want to do nothing extra for you. She don't want you working for her, things like that. So, I'd asked her one day, I was like, hey, can you give me a jump or something, or, with my car? She told me no. Just straight up no. And then she said, somebody tried to break in my car. And I said, oh, that's why? What do you mean somebody tried to break in your car? And I asked her, I said, so did I try, you saying I tried to break in your car? She said, no, no, no. I said, well, what that had to do with anything? What did that have to do with what I asked you? But the thing is, this is how they see us, as nothing. But yet, We patronize with them, and yet, and like I said, immigration. And let me get back before I say all of that. Immigration was used to stop the flow of from stopping black people from thriving. As of today, look at what happened with the migrants, with the illegal migrants that was coming over. That right there, and the Democrats did this. That wasn't Republicans did that. Democrats did that. They came over. These different cities and states started giving them all kind of housing that we could never get over here. That black people could never get, all type of cards with money on it. They would die before they give us stuff that they gave the illegal immigrants. They would die before we get that type of stuff. Cards with thousands of dollars on it, thousands of food stamps on their card, 4,000 and 5,000 a month. Uh, Reconstructing different buildings to put them in that they wouldn't do for housing or anything for black people. It's the same thing that happened in 1965 with the Asians. They just did it up to date with the Mexicans, and they put them right in black communities. They put them in communities with the black people, so it could start mess. Just like in the city of Houston, there's a city that was the first black city in Texas in 1905, and it's called Independent Heights. It's called, and if anybody know about Houston, you know about the Heights, Independent Heights, and you know how it looks now. They have a full street that's nothing but Mexican businesses, and it's mostly white people that live in the Heights. And it was a black city, the first in Texas. Independent Heights. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But you don't see that anymore. You see Mexican businesses. You see all of that. It was all the plan. It was all the plan. And it's been happening all along. Just like redlining. Redlining is when they take a area and deem that area bad area, like Sunnyside, Third Ward, places like that. They deem it a bad area. That way, the people can't ask for loans, and grants and things, in order to build houses or buy a house. They deem your area bad. The outer areas, they deem those good, where mostly whites stay at. So they're able to get loans and grants and things like that. But like I said, when the immigrants came in, that's when the thrive for black people I stopped. But I think that we should all just stop catering to these businesses, these Asian businesses, order offline someone else. Stop catering to them. They treat us bad anyway. And these other people who don't like black people, just want your black money. Stop patronizing with them. But y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what y'all think.